Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm in Harrisburg at Superfly Bonsai, and today I'm gonna style this very nice peach pine. I collected this peach pine 4 years ago, actually in the hills up here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's one of the type of pines we can find in this area. Very strong type of tree. It's a double flash tree. It's a tree able to grow from the old trunk, even from the base, and always willing to push out new strong growth to really thrive. 2 years ago, I bent down the top of the tree, create a nice bend to be able to build some lower branches. It's a nice and elegant trunk, very old, typical bunching style we can find here in the hills. So today I'm gonna clean the tree, select the branches, and give the first styling. Now we're doing the cleaning of the old needle to start showing the structure, the fine branches, prepare everything for wiring. You can see the incredible strength of the peach pine shooting out a lot of new buds from crutches. You can see here new buds, here new buds. So the reply of the tree of every stress is to push more energy. So I bent down last year this branch and the reply was all over the length of the branch to shoot out new foliage, eventually to replace foliage that get damaged, they get lost, they die, and so the tree is always willing to grow. So we just finished cleaning all the old needles to also have a good view of the structure of the tree. Last year, as I said, I bent this branch that now can be pushed in a little bit more. It's an elegant tree. I kept originally this other part in case something went wrong with the bend, but now that this is safe, I can even bend more. I want to cut this part to avoid this crisscross online that I have here. So this will be transformed in a gym. Remember, it was the old top when I collect the tree, but this is straight. So I prefer to create a nice piece of that wood coming from this area, eventually connected with the shari. And now you can have the band here, create a nice, interesting feature in this portion, go down, frame around the trunk, and then with one of those long branches, rebuild the apex under the gene of the tree. create the gin, removing the part that was unnecessary, and then I tied the band. You can see already after 1 year how flexible this part was. Imagine that this was just straight up, and last year basically we break down the fiber of the wood, and now giving the time to regrow, you can really squish everything together. Finding an interesting front here where you see this loop, this transition with the gin, the old bark, and now basically the green is around the tree. My idea is to use some of these branches to frame the back of the trunk. I have these two branches here, long and leggy, but very flexible, so probably one can be used as another side branch, more or less in this position, and the other I can use to frame and create the new top in this position, so I will have the band coming out from the top of the tree and highlighting even more this area. Taking time, starting from the lower branches up, and wire everything that I need to position to start creating the structure and the first pad of the tree. So the wiring is a very important technique when we do bonsai. I have a bonsai book, Bonsai Dream, and there is a full article about my wiring style. So you can send me an email, you can get my book, and also here in my YouTube channel there is a very interesting video where I explain all the technique step by step, so you can really watch that video and get my book and get your wiring skill much better. Just finish framing all the lower section of the tree with the branches I have. Pretty easy. Open everything, creating nice structure, primary, secondary, and tertiary branches. And now, as you can see, I left these for the last part. I still need green in this area and obviously the top. So I still have these two branches. I need to put raffia because they will be banded back in this area to hide the band, and then come forward with the foliage to be able to create this last part of the green, of the canopy, for finish up the triangle shape. I just finished protecting the branches with the raffia. These are the two branches that I will be bending inside this space to then come over with all their foliage and create the upper part of the tree. And now I will protect the raffia with this double stitching plastic. So I can pull the plastic nice and tight, cover totally the raffia to hold the moisture on the raffia and make the raffia help the branch to recover after the extreme twisting and bending that obviously is stressful for the fiber, but with the help of the raffia and this tape I can secure the part. See, it's a self-stitching, so I need to just pull, overlap a little bit, and create a nice and solid layer on top of the wet raffia. Always raffia and plastic, and after the wire, I like to put in the same direction I will be doing the bed. So in this case, counterclockwise. So now all the two branches are perfectly wired. In order to, first of all, bend these inside here to create an intermediate section, part of the green around here and part of the back. And then bend also this one, bringing the branch inside in this way. So we short visually the branch and the goal is to end up with all this green in this position to finish at the top. Finger crossed. the final product. I was able to bend inside of this curve the two branches, as I said, one coming up here and the other one building the top. Now is only a question of letting the tree grow, create more foliage inside, compact, refine the pad, and also perform the mekiri to short by time the needles. Imagine that peach pine is a double flash tree, so we perform the same mekiri as we do on Japanese black pine, Japanese red pine. So when the candles develop in spring, we piece the candle to reset the energy all over the tree. And then when the new needle come out, we can remove totally the first flash in spring. This will make a second flash with shorter needle and more back body. Doing that along the years, we can get the tree more compact. So same behaving as Japanese red, Japanese black. So two flash tree. So for today is all. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you at the next.